Yeah, my brother-in-law, Omri Miran, has been kidnapped on October 7th from his home in Nahal Oz. What we are trying to do as much as possible, as my family and the families of hostages generally, is to continue pressuring public officials, whether here in Israel or worldwide, to ensure that they explore all possible avenues, whether through negotiations or through additional military pressure to ensure the release of the hostages. We also work to amplify the voices of the hostages, share their stories, so they won't be merely the hostage in quotation mark, but rather human beings that others can care for and advocate for. We haven't received any words about how he's doing or really his conditions, mainly because the ICRC, the International Red Cross Committee, is not allowed to visit the Israeli and foreign national hostages kidnapped by Hamas on October 7th, despite that being part of the agreement in the previous humanitarian pause. We do know from other hostages who were released about 2 weeks ago that he was seen alive in one of the tunnels. He was held with a few hostages who were released, but that was true for a specific timestamp. And every second in captivity is eternity. Every second counts. And what was true 2 weeks ago may no longer be true today, which is why time is of the essence. And we need to make sure that public officials understand they need to work day and night so that they'll be released as soon as possible. I will tell him that we're working as hard as possible for his release. I will tell him that people from all around the world know his name, care for him, that we reach every place in the world so that people will advocate for him, and that to not lose hope, because knowing that he's there and that his freedom can be reached gives us hope and strength. And first and foremost, I think the most important thing to tell him is that my sister Lishai, his wife, and his two daughters, Foni and Alma, survived October 7th, and they are waiting for him every day.